So this week I'm in the new Subaru XV, and for me Subaru always reminds me of Colin McRae, the late great Colin McRae. My part of growing up very much involved the PlayStation games. The STI model was something that young guys like myself certainly aspired to own one day. So there you go, we're only driving a couple of minutes and we've already had a beep there from Eyesight Technology, which is heavily featured in this new model for the Irish consumer. I'll tell you a bit more about it in a little while. This is the 2-litre 150 brake horsepower petrol engine. It is an automatic gearbox, and the way that converts the power, I suppose, is in a very linear fashion, which means that the power is always there. It does result in an engine sound that sometimes isn't unlike a 3-cylinder engine, just in terms of the acoustics from it. But in terms of power delivery, power is always on. You don't have things like turbo lag coming into play. It means that it's kind of an always on power delivery. On the Eyesight Technology, I used it from the entire length of the M50. Didn't have to brake, I did have to steer. So there is an example of how good the automated braking system is as well. So eyesight, it's not to say that you don't need your eyesight on the road, but it certainly does an awful lot of the hard work for you. And that's where this model is particularly impressive. So if you're going after a car that has tons of gadgetry on board, then you'll love it. My favourite part of the interior is actually the steering wheel. I think it looks fantastic. It reminds me of an arcade game steering wheel, with just the thickness of it, the paddle shifts that are here, some of the buttons. There's a nice speed camera. I presume it's an 80-kilometre limit here. Hello! The blind spot awareness in this car is really fantastic, especially at night time, because the orange light to tell you there's something or somebody on your inside is huge. You can't miss it. The other automated part of the radar control, which again they call Eyesight, I found when you're using on the motorways and somebody pulls out in front of you, some of the cars I've driven, that feature will create quite an aggressive braking maneuver, and this car was able to just gradually apply the brakes, so I was impressed with that part of it. Size wise, it's not quite a crossover, and it's a little bit higher than your average normal car of this segment. So if you're not after a crossover ride height, but you want something that feels a little bit higher than the majority of the cars, then this would certainly sort that option for you. The Subaru XV is permanent all-wheel drive, which adds a huge amount of grip, particularly in the wet, any other challenging road conditions that you might want to throw at it. It does also come with a 5-star Euro NCAP rating, which is the best you can get, so you know you're going to feel particularly safe in this vehicle. And no doubt a lot of that stems from the fantastic eyesight system that Subaru have on this vehicle. Interior plastics do leave a little bit to be desired compared to some of the German equivalents. Not to say that it's not well put together, there's just a lot more of that going on. Price for this model, which has half leather and kind of upgraded alloy wheels and a lot of the technology that I've mentioned, is in about €33,000, which pitches it a little bit more expensive than, for example, a Ford Focus or a Volkswagen Golf. Worth bearing in mind though, all-wheel drive, for example, is not something that you'll get on those equivalent models. So you could justify that some of that, for example, is going to cost you a little bit more money. Fuel economy, I have to say, is particularly impressive. When I started this journey, there was 300 kilometers in the range. Now I was on a motorway for the next sort of half an hour, and it's now up to 410 kilometers in the tank. It kind of feels like no matter how hard you drive in this car, there's nothing leaving the petrol tank. Not sure what's the story with that, but it's very impressive. So look, if you don't want to be the same as everybody else in the car park in Tesco, and you like something that's a little bit different, then you could do far worse than go and have a look at the new Subaru XV model. See what you think, put it on your list of cars to have a look at, and see how you get on. Thank you for watching this episode of Nobby On Cars, and please subscribe on YouTube if you're watching there, or hit like on the Facebook page as well, and I'll catch you in the next episode.